What happens to food colouring in a ceramic firing? The short answer is that it burns off completely, leaving no trace behind, and that's actually quite useful for us. There aren't many things that can survive a ceramic firing. What we consider to be a low firing is still 1000 degrees C, or about 1800 degrees freedom, and our hotter firings are more like 1200 to 1300 degrees C. Even the lower temperatures are enough to completely remove all traces of food colouring or lines drawn by something like a Sharpie. And this gives us the option to mark and colour in a way that will not show in the final piece. I personally use this in a variety of ways. I use lines drawn with a Sharpie to mark pieces for my slip dots and my stamped patterns, and I add food colouring to my wax resist to make it easier to see where it's applied. Food colouring can also be added to glazes to make it more obvious where the glaze is and what the glaze is. Our glazes aren't the same colour before firing that they will be after firing, and a lot of our glazes will just appear white until fired. If you're applying multiple otherwise indistinguishable glazes on the same piece, it could be worth adding food colouring to one of them to make it obvious which glaze is which and where you've applied it. In the case of the piece that I'm glazing now, one of the glazes will fire to a deep blue and the other one will fire clear, and it's very hard to tell which is which. If I wasn't applying them in such different ways, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart. But a couple of drops of food colouring would solve that problem without changing the end result.